Joining us live tonight from Northport, Florida. Brian, what is the latest where you are?
Well, Marnie, it was a frustrating day today for a number of reasons. Number one, the Laundries are still inside this house behind me, and they are still not talking. The search today at the reserve, they came up with nothing there today. But there is some new, very interesting information about this camper behind me that's only adding to the mystery. The search for Gabby Petito's fiancé Brian Laundrie in this massive Florida wildlife reserve went on Wednesday, and for the first time we spotted divers and underwater teams who started searching lakes and waterways. Search crews from all over the state are assisting.
These guys are law enforcement partners. They're motivated and they're hungry to find Brian Laundrie. They're ambitious to partner with us.
Police say Brian Laundrie's parents told them Brian went hiking in the reserve last week. And new today, we're learning from neighbors that the entire Laundrie family, mother, father, and son Brian, went on a camping trip while Gabby was missing. This is what the neighbors told Fox News.
We saw them, I saw them loading it up, and so I assumed they were preparing for a camping trip with their new camper.
They were gone for the weekend.
So you pushed her and she hit you?
A newly released witness statement from the Moab, Utah disturbance between Brian and Gabby is also shedding light on the troubled relationship. The witness wrote, "I wasn't sure how serious this was. It was hard to tell if they were sort of play fighting, but from my point of view, something definitely didn't seem right. It was as if the guy was trying to leave her and maybe take her phone. Not sure, but wanted to help out." The investigation continues as this memorial grows for Gabby in Northport, Florida. Even strangers are so touched by this tragedy.
Should touch everybody's heart. I mean, this girl's with a beautiful smile, it looked like she had life in her hands, and just taken away from her.
And as for the search at the Wildlife Reserve, police told us tonight that they plan to be right back out there bright and early tomorrow morning. Marnie?
Brian, in terms of that search, have police said how much of the area they have combed through so far and how much left they still have to search?
Yeah, that's a good question. They have not given us those specifics, but we know that it's 24,000 acres. And today, for the first time, they told us they are going to search every single acre in that wildlife reserve. So I would presume it's going to take quite some time.
Did they indicate any more as to why they sent dive teams down, Brian?
No, and that's so interesting. It was the first time that has happened today because we were out there pretty much all day. We saw these dive teams showing up from throughout the entire state. We asked Northport Police why the dive teams, why now this focus on the lakes. They said it's routine. They just don't want to leave any stone unturned within the wildlife reserve.
Understandable. Brian, I want to go back to the neighbors and what they saw. Did they actually see Brian and his parents, or did they just see his parents? Did they have eyeballs on Brian Laundrie?
They claim that they saw Brian Laundrie and his parents packing up this camper behind me. They said about a week to a week and a half ago, and that they went on a camping trip over the weekend. This is the first time we have heard anything like this. A major development, if it's true, could be very, very pivotal in the investigation.
All right, Brian Enton joining us live from Northport, Florida, once again tonight with the very latest on this continuing case. Brian, thank you.